Yo, what's up everyone? In this video, I've built this AI lead qualification system, which is going to ask a bunch of questions from the form submission and it's going to scrape that information and it is going to, based on the lead is qualified, not qualified or nurture, it's going to send a personalized email and add that to the CRM. Simple as that. So let me just show you how this works based on that. So let me just give you the step. Yep, so I'll add the image graph, I'll add Hawkeye. I see. Yep. Okay, and I'll add my own email and I'll add my own phone number. By the way, that's not my real phone number. And now I'm going to add this website, which is a e-commerce dog and cats product. By the way, this is a lead form submission for an ads agency. What's the budget? My budget is 25, 30. Okay, my budget is $25,000. I'll need to run and improve my Google Meta ads. Okay. So based on this information, it is going to qualify. It is going to rate me, which is I am rate me out of 100, and it's also going to tell me if I'm qualified, not qualified, or I need to be more nurtured. So let's fill this. Yep. So as you can see here, that it is going to throw the AI agent. So this AI agent does is it'll tell me if the lead is if I'm qualified or not. So it has given me the output of 95, and I am qualified here. And there is a switch node which tells me if I'm qualified, not qualified, and nurture. So if I'm qualified, then I'm going to get in this node, which is going to generate me a personalized subject and a personalized body, and it's going to send me email, and it is going to append into the sheet. So let me just quickly show you the Gmail. So I got this Gmail, which is improving your Google and Meta ads for King Duke. Hi, my name, and I review blah 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 with the budget of 25. So it is personalized, obviously, and it is asking me to book a call with me because I am qualified lead. And it has also add me into the CRM, which is I'm using Google Sheet as a CRM. So it has also added me. So my name is Hawkeye. This is my phone number, email, website, and the budget, wire service rating, and I'm qualified. And they responded no, and date added, and the first follow-up would be no. First follow-up date, no. Second follow-up date, no. So based on that, I'm also going to build a follow-up system in the next video. So let me just show you how I build the system from scratch, and this is going to be a live build, so stick with me till the very end. So right now I haven't built the system yet, but I'm going to build the system right now, and this is going to be a live build, so I'll build the system live in front of you. So I've built this simple wireframe or workflow, which you can say, which is how this lead AI qualification would do. So first of all, there's kind of webhook trigger or a webhook, right? So yeah, there's some kind of a webhook trigger that captures the lead, and from that, like for example, you can have some kind of information about the website, LinkedIn URL, company URL, and a bunch of information that the lead would give you. For example, from a lead magnet post that captures the leads, so something like that, right? And you're going to scrape the information about the leads. So whatever information that you have, like it's gonna scrape the HTTP request from the website, is going to scrape the LinkedIn URL, and yeah, everything about the prospect, about the lead, right? And then the third would be an AI agent, or which would say it's a router. So it's going to give us two outputs, which is first is going to give us ranking. So the ranking would be the ranking would be out of 100. So it would be out of 100. And the second would be if the lead is qualified or not so qualified or not qualified, right? Or not qualified, or it requires nurture. Yeah, so it's going to give us these two outputs. And from this output is going to give us, it is going to split out into three, which is if the lead is qualified, then the AI agent would write a personalized email and send it to the prospect, and then adds it to the CRM, and it will and then it will build a follow-up schedule. So we'll build that after this, right? And then if the lead is not qualified, the AI agent would just provide the resource, for example, the lead magnet resource, and adds it to the CRM. And if the lead is qualified, but like you need to nurture more, then the AI agent would provide the resource with the case study. So you would require more nurturing, and then adds it to the CRM where a human SDR would nurture it accordingly, or you can add a follow-up schedule, or you can add it to your email sequence. So it nurtures every 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, so that's the whole workflow whole workflow or the baseline that we're going to build on the AI lead qualification. So let's just go to end and build the system. So here we are in the end. So now let's just build the system. So first of all, we would have some kind of trigger, which is going to be a form trigger and an inform trigger. So yeah. So I've created the form, which is PPC as agency form. So this should be, please fill out the form so we can help you with that. And I've also actually list out all of the form elements, which is full name, email, the phone number, the website, what's the budget, and what do you need our service. You can actually these are some of the basic questions, or if you want more in depth, like more in depth lead qualification, you can also add LinkedIn URL, company URL, or some more information that you need from the lead. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to have these information. So let me just execute the step. All right. So this is just fill out the form. So I have John Cena. I'm just gonna put on my email. So it doesn't. Phone number would be 123453789. I'm going to use this URL, which is of e-commerce website for cat and dog products, right? So website, what's your budget? My budget is $1,000, $20,000. I need to run improve my Google and Meta ads. Meta ads, and I'm running a new offer right now. So what I need to sell, I need to sell my products. As simple as that. So let me just submit this form, and there we go. So we have this form. I'm going to end this information so we don't have to run each and every time. So we have this information, right? So now then just this. So now according to the workflow, the second would be to scrape the info about the lead. So here let's just run a HTTP request. Be HTTP request. I'm going to use get method, and we have the subsite. So let me just get the request. So yep, so we have scraped the website, as you can see here. But the problem here is that we have a bunch of HTML. Like we don't use that, we don't need that. So for that, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write a code for me to remove the unnecessary HTML. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of this. So I guess explain the situation to ChatGPT. Right, building a AI lead qualification system and pen it down. I need you to write a JavaScript code for base for the code node and NNN to remove the unnecessary HTML. Okay, I'm just going to copy the code, and I'll just add a JavaScript code, and let me just paste that. So here we have, so according to ChatGPT, you have to change if the field name is different. So let me just change this to what we have, which is the data. So there we have, and let me just execute the step. Yep, cool. So we have plain text, which is 30% off on whatever. CPUs is the whole script information. Yep, so I just pin this. Amazing. So now we have also cleaned the HTML, so we have the script website, right? So now the third would be to an AI agent, which would be a router. So it's going to give it two. It's going to give us the two output, which is ranking and if the lead is qualified or not. So let me just get an AI agent, which is defined below, and I'm just going to add a system prompt. And what I'll do is simple. I'll just take a screenshot of this and I'll paste that into ChatGPT. And I'll also take another screenshot, which is the submission form, and also feed it into ChatGPT. So now I'll tell the ChatGPT to simple as that. So generate me a user a system prompt in detail. Okay, so now the ChatGPT is going to generate us a system prompt and a user prompt. So what we're going to do is we're going to just copy and paste. That's it. So this has generated a strict ruling and how to qualify and temporary to be a strong fit. Yep. So exact output format. This is the format that we want, which is rating number from 1 to 100 and the quality would be qualified, not qualified, or not sure. So because and from this we are going to what do you say? We are going to route based on that information. So I'm just going to copy the code and I'm just going to get in one expression and just paste it here. And then let's just go to system prompt and I'm gonna just paste the system prompt. So there we have the system prompt. Yep. So now you can see it has not taken up the information about the lead details. So let's just delete all of this and budget is this. And the reason for our service is this. Yep, amazing. So yeah, so based on that, I'm just going to get this a brain. So I'm using GPT 4.1 mini as a light model for that. So yep, and let's just execute the step. And let's see what we have got here. So yeah, so you can see it has given me the rating of 95 and it has given me the quality of qualified. But the problem is it has given me in one JSON format, not two separate JSON formats. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a screenshot of this whole thing. Yep. And then I'm going to paste in the ChatGPT and I'll just ask ChatGPT write me a JavaScript code for the code node in NLL and so that I can get two separate outputs here, which is rating. What is that? Rating and quality. Which is rating and quality. Quality. Amazing. So let me just write a JavaScript code that and I'll just do is I'll just write the law or raw output into this item and get the output here. And let me just execute the step. Yep, qualified. But here it is written in initiation parameter. Qualified, not qualified, no sure. Okay, let me just rewrite the JavaScript code here. I just want to separate the outputs which have gotten from the AI agent. Do not add or change anything. Because the problem here with this code is if if the lead comes out at nurture, so it doesn't have any code for nurture leads, right? So that's why. Okay. This on the item dot output. This will be the output. And then just execute the step. Amazing. So I'm just going to pin this data and I'm also going to pin this here as well. So here I've got the rating of 95 and the quality is qualified. So this is an output. So now what we have is I'm going to add a switch node. Simple. So here the value should be, the rules would be the value, the quality is equal to qualified, then this one, which is a rename output repeat qualified. And if the quality here is not qualified, then output would be not qualified. And if the quality is nurtured, then it's going to get into the nurtured one. Simple as that. So execute this D. Yep, qualified, the qualified one. Amazing. So we have this one. So according to the workflow, there is going to be an AI agent which writes a personalized email. So AI agent. So simple as that, I am going to ask ChatGPT again to write me a personalized email. Okay. And yeah, and do not add the designation and do not designation. Yeah. So I'm not going to add any, what do you say? I have not added any email template. So let's just see what it has generated me. If we need, we can also add a template here if we want it according to your template. Right, so your phone number, the budget, and radio service, and like, yeah. And then we have lead evaluation rating. The lead is qualified. And then we have this system prompt where it is going to give us a personal subject and personal body. Right? And let's just see what it gives us. Oh, ChatGPT, is it connected here? Okay, so, oh, so, okay, yep. So John, let's get a new offer selling and with optimized ads. Hi John, earning your first amazing. What's the best way to connect to this week? Yep, so it's asking for a quick call. So this is good. This is very personalized. So now the problem with this AI agent is it is giving me not two separate outputs, but it is giving me one output only. So I have to write another code node for that. So code node. What this will do, simple. I'll just take a screenshot and I'll ask ChatGPT to write me JavaScript code. Personalized subject and body. Yep, same situation here as before. Cool. And we'll just have to replace the output with this. And let's just execute the step. Yep, so we have a personalized subject and personalized body. Right. And now Simple as that. We'll just send this to our send emails. So we should be, I'm going to use email. So send a message and yep, send operation to, we are going to send the email to this person with a subject of person as subject. I'm going to use text. The message would be this with um with uh heal designation. Cool. Yeah, so this is pretty good, and let's just send the email. Let's see what we've got. So yeah, this is the email that we've got, which is hi John. I see that we're running X1 King Dukes and Monday Square Seals from that. So blah 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 blah. And yeah. So this is a simple personalized email that it has sent me. So this is the first part, and then what I want you to do is what I want here to do is I want to add this to my CRM. Like this person is called qualified lead, so I want to add this to my CRM. So I'll just use Google Sheet as a CRM. Google Sheets, where is it? I'll just pen and update in the row. So I filled out this CRM, which is going to be name, email, website, budget, wire service, rating, or actually forgot the phone number. Phone number, number, whatever. That would be here. Yeah. So the email, phone number, website, budget, wire service, rating, a lead rate. Yeah, lead rating, whatever rating, and the quality of the I have 3 of the year, which is qualified, not qualified, nurture, responded, like yes or no, and the first follow up date, second follow up, first follow up sent, second follow up date, second follow up sent. So this is pretty simple, and let's just fill out, and let's just use this to fill this out. So let's just fill out the information in the Google Sheet. So we have, okay, so let's just choose. So, oh, this one. Okay, I've saved this right. Oh, as agency CRM and from the list to sheet one. Yep, and I'm going to use email to match that. Oh, where is it? Email. So I've got the name, phone number, phone number, website URL, budget, wire service, and then you've got rating from this one. Okay, rating of 95, quality qualified. So I'll just write here, yeah, qualified. Responded. Responded. I'll just say here in the first follow up date would be, I'll just use, okay, on this expression, dollar now, dot format. Okay, so that is today's date, and the first follow up would be after 2 days. So that would be, I'll just use this one. Just not dot plus day 2 and this all format. So that would be after 2 days. So that would be 10th of January, and simple as that. So second follow up would be after 4 days, right? So that would be at 12. Okay, first follow up date. Oh, yeah. So the first follow up date would be August But this first follow-up sent no, and the second follow-up would be okay. I think I should add one thing, which is a date added. It's a date added, and second follow-up would be no, and date added be today's date. That would be now. The format this date. So on 10th would be the first follow-up, and then 12th would be the second follow-up every 2 days. So those would be it, and let me just execute this step, and let's see, it gets filled. Yep. So here you can see that lead is qualified and it has not responded, and first follow-up sync no, first follow-up date, second follow-up date, and the website is this, and yep, name. Amazing. So I'll just bring this data. So this is the first one, which is qualified. And now this build this one, the first one, which I'll also build a follow-up schedule later on at the last. So the next would be is not qualified. So we'll just provide the resource and add it to the CRM, right? So we'll just provide the resource, which is I'll just use the AI agent here because the lead is not qualified here. That would be not qualified here. So not qualified. So I'll just use ChatGPT here. Okay, cool. And similar here. So the lead is here not qualified. Uh, provide a user and system prompt prompt for the AI agent to write a personalized email for lead which is not qualified, which is not qualified. So now here I want to so now here I want to basically so now here I want to just send him the resource, and that's it. Output should be simple personalized email, personalized subject, and then personalized body depth measure. So let it generate that. So that would be in second one, not qualified. We'll write we'll write a JavaScript code for that. And then we're just going to send Gmail, send a Gmail. And then we are just going to add that into Google Sheet. Google Sheet append through. Amazing. Amazing. Yep. So okay. So yep. So this is system prompt, and this is the user prompt. Okay. So that's yep. Full name. So the full name would be from here. So full name and the website site date. So that be clean text. website data and the JSON format. Okay, we'll test this out at the last. So the reason for our service is what is okay, amazing. So we are just going to get this one, and then the JavaScript could be write a JavaScript code. Okay, I think that we have the JavaScript code, right? Which is this simple, and yep, I think that could be the same, and send that email to. We'll just execute the step at the last. Append. We'll just need to append that. Cool. So we'll do that at the end. Then the nurture one would be to add an AI agent. Compile that. So that would be provide key source and case studies, add this to the CRM. Okay. So again, provide a provide a system and user prompt per time just for the nurtured leads here. So I'll send them a lead resource plus case study link. Here's provide me. So I want two outputs, which is simple. So the output would be personalized subject and personalized part. Amazing. So I haven't, as you can see here, I haven't given any email template. You can give here the email template for your own company. I just haven't. And then this would be the user prompt, which was going to be this one. Full name. Again, the full name would be here. Website data would be here. Clean to text. Website data. And then the reason for our service would be this one. Okay, so the reason for our service would be this one. Cool. And again, it's the same. So I was just going to copy and paste here. And yep. So the workflow is, we'll just tidy up the workflow. And let's just delete that. And have to all the systems at the same time. So I'll just connect to this AI model here. And let me just save that. So yeah, so this is just for the lead nurturing part. So let me just again fill up the form. And this time I am going to use different name and the same email, but let's see if this comes on the qualified or not. So I'm just going to unpin all of the data here. Okay, unpin all of data. Okay, and so we're the same. No, this time the budget is 3,500. I need to run meta ads. Okay, now let's see. Cool. Okay, yeah, it's going to liaison 3 because this is in the nursery one and it has help you. As you can see here, it is making a person as subject here and make a person as subject helping you make more somebody blah 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 blah. Cool. So now let me just add this so that personalized subject email would be to this guy text and the message would be in the subject person subject. Oh, not person subject. It would be in the personalized body and the designation would be best amount, or I can just write here best amount here. Cool. Amazing. So yep. And let me just execute the step and let's see what email I've got. Okay. And let's send inbox. I think I just sent the inbox. Send the email, right? Yep. And let me just update. So that would be this one. And sheet one. Select the column and I would add here email to match it. So the email with this name would be this one. Phone number, call, website, same website, budget, via service, and then got the ratings. So rater, it needs to be nurture, and the corresponded no date added would be today's date. Should be not now got format day, first follow up date. Actually, we don't need to follow up here because this is not a qualified case. I'm just going to write NA here. NA, all of the stuff. Amazing. So let me execute the step. Let's Yep. So it needs to be nurture, respond, and no. And by the way, when you are going to add a email trigger, like for example, if this guy has responded to this particular email, then it can get to like yes, okay, this is responded, and this will alert in the Slack message like to the human SDR that this person has responded. Just get just get on, right? So this has been completed, and now not qualified would be. Let me just quickly run you through the not qualified one. Quickly. So I've completed the form here for a not qualified one, which is the name of Thor, my email, phone number, the website is the same, and the budget is $500, and I'm looking to understand Meta and Google Ads. So let me just run this and can just get through this. So as I can see here, it is indeed the not qualified one. And this has generated me a personalized email. I have resources for mastering Meta and Google Ads Store, my name and everything. And let me just through it. So to me, email, personalized subject. It would be in the text one. A message would be personalized body. And it would be best rewards amount. Cool. So there we go. I came across a website and started interested in learning more about this website and Google as a support your product-based business sounds like good direction. And it has given me some case study according to that. And that is amazing. And let me just append that. So that would be in the ads here and sheet one. Okay, and I need to manually match that. So that would be the email. Yeah, the email. The name would be here. The name. Name. Phone number. Phone number would be this one. And I've called the website. That would be same website. Budget. Buyer service. Rating. So that would be the rating. Where is the rating? 30. Very low rating. Not qualified. And responded no. And data would be the same one, but today's date. Dot format. Today's date. And that would be NA. NA. NA and NA. And that's it. Okay, so this is not qualified. Cool. So that's the lead qualification system that I've built here. So this is the AI lead qualification system that I've currently built right now in front of you guys. So if you want, so the next would be to build a personalized follow-up system. So that would be off for this one. So if the lead is qualified, lead is qualified. So it would check every like 2 days that the lead has responded. And if the lead has responded, it will automatically add that to the CRM. And if not, it will not add to the CRM. So that would be the next step. So I will build that next in the next video. Till then, if you want me to build a system for you, you can just talk to me. Just book a call down below and you can just talk to me and let's have this conversation, right? And you can get this template. You can just comment template and I'll send the template over to you, or I'll just put down the link below for the template, right? So that's it for today. Cheers.